Car tester Emanuel Schaefer notes that the station wagon version of BMW's 5 Series has been around for 25 years now, and this is the 5th generation. The designers first revamped the sedan, then the touring car. We're testing the 530 with a 195 kilowatt diesel engine. It launches from 0 to 100 in 5.8 seconds. BMW says it consumes 5.1 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. The fronts of the touring car and the sedan are identical. Both speak the new BMW design language. Visually, the kidney-shaped radiator grills and the headlights are a single unit. One of the station wagon's innovations is the stub axle, which allows a flat cargo floor. It also widens the cargo area and increases the maximum cargo weight to 720 kilograms. Emanuel says many customers choose the 5 touring car over other station wagons in its segment because of its 2-part hatch. That hasn't changed in the 5th generation, so you can open the top of the tailgate and drop in your shopping bags. Easy. So no having to heave up the weight of the whole tailgate or wait for it to open electronically. The standard pneumatic suspension smooths the ride on uneven roadways, and the revised station wagon cuts a good figure overall on country roads. But how does it perform on the highway? The 5 Series touring car is often used for long trips or vacations, says Emanuel, and BMW had that in mind when looking for things to improve. First was driver comfort. BMW took a look at the suspension and decided to replace some parts with lighter ones. And then there's the noise level in the interior. BMW added more insulation without adding much weight. Emanuel thinks the results are convincing. This generation of the 5 station wagon is noticeably quieter than its predecessor. That makes driving more pleasant, even at high speeds. You can drive several hundred kilometers without having your head throb from all the noise when you get out of the car at the end of your journey. There's another thing Emanuel likes. You know how when you set off on a winter morning and it's cold in the car and your hands get cold? But who wants to wear gloves in the car? Of course, many manufacturers have steering wheel heating. But where do they put the control? You often spend a long time looking for it. Sometimes it's on the right of the central console. Sometimes on the left below the steering wheel. Sometimes somewhere else. BMW put the button in the logical place, in the lower middle of the steering wheel. Just turn it on and your hands warm up. A simple solution, but you have to think of it first. That's practical for people who often drive different vehicles. Plus, you don't have to take your eyes off the road to turn the heating on or off. Emanuel says BMW has made lots of little improvements to the 5 Series station wagon. It still isn't the top of its segment for trunk volume, but it does hold more than its predecessor. The 530D version he tested starts at just under 58,000 euros in Germany.